So home care, again, is for special people out there. Hi guys, my name is Yatia Lamide Adiburin and welcome back to Living Life with Your Favorite Nurse. So if you're new to my channel, we are all about health and wellness, lifestyle and beauty, and a little bit of nursing. So if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe and join the family. And to all my returning subscribers, welcome back. So if you watched my last nursing video, we talked about palliative care, some of the pros and cons, and is it for you? I'm doing a series basically about some of the different nursing paths or specialties that I've experienced and kind of what they're all about. Definitely in school you learn a couple of stuff, but definitely hearing someone's experience is kind of helpful when you're trying to make a decision about what you want to do, where you want to go, and what you want to see. So today we are talking about home care nursing. So for my consolidation, I did home care with a little bit of palliative care, but I'm kind of just going to talk about the home care aspect. So home care, again, is one of those specialties that is not for everyone. Again, in school, when I said I was doing home care for my consolidation, people were like, oh, you like home care. Oh, okay. Cool. So home care, again, is for special people out there. So I will tell you guys a little bit about some of my experiences, what home care is about, and the pros and cons. So let's get started. So home care nursing is interesting. You go from house to house. Sometimes these people can be palliative. Sometimes these people have chronic wounds that you need to dress. Typically, there are people that either cannot get themselves to the clinic or were sent home, let's say on an IV pump, or just other things that you have to visit them in their home. So like I said, I did it for my consolidation and I did palliative and wounds for home care. So one of the pros about home care is honestly that you meet new people. You are going to see many people throughout your day, and sometimes you just kind of have your own clients that you work with, clients that you see more often, and clients that you go visit and do their wounds or change their pump and things like that. So that is really nice. All these familiar faces, people that you kind of get to know. You're not stuck with the same patient all day. You have about 8 or 9 patients a day that you'll go and see, and that aspect is kind of cool. You go see them maybe for an hour, do whatever you have to do, and then you're on the road again and you're off to see another client. So I did like that aspect of it. Another pro is that honestly you're on your own. It's just you in your car cruising. So some people don't like that. So some people might call that a con, but I like my time, I like my space. So just kind of being on your own, driving to a client's house, playing your music, just being with your own company is cool. A con for that is some people thought it was lonely. So some people might call that a pro or a con. I did like that aspect of it, but again, some people just want to be around people all day. Another pro, depending on the company that you work for, is that you kind of choose your schedule a little bit. You might call your clients, see what time you want to go see them, figure things out, do your thing. So that kind of flexibility can be a little cool. Some companies are stricter than others, some have different rules. But yeah, sometimes you can kind of make your schedule and do things like that. So that's pretty good. Typically there are no nights, unless you're on call or something. But yeah, I think the shifts typically end at 11 because you're not really gonna see someone after 11. Even 11 was pretty late to go to people's houses. But yeah, like the shifts will maybe start at 8 and you'll be done by 4 or 5, or you'll do an evening shift and things like that. But yeah, typically there are no nights when it comes to home care. Now for more of the cons of home care. So one con, especially if you live in Canada, is the snow. Rain or shine, you have to get to this client's house. When I did my consolidation, it was in the winter, so there were a couple times we did get stuck in the snow. There were times like we had to drive so far away to get to a client's house, and it was snowing, there was a blizzard, it was a mess. So like that part of it is kind of difficult. You have to still get to where you're going. Like the wound will not dress itself, so rain or shine, you have to get there. So one thing with that I also didn't really like having to change my shoes every time. You have to have indoor shoes and outdoor shoes. So like you're coming into these people's houses, you have to change your shoes, and all that kind of stuff. So that stuff was definitely something I was like, no. Maybe if I lived in a city that had no snow, home care might be easier. But for us Canadians, no, no. So another con was the fact that you're going to people's houses. So when you think about that, that's basically home care. Some people's houses are messy. I went to houses that people were hoarding. I went to houses that people had 8 cats. So that was kind of hard. Like I went to houses that smelled. And that's the thing, you're going into other people's homes, so it can be a little difficult. And in that sense as well, it's not easy to do what you need to do. If they don't have a stool, if they don't have a table for you to set stuff on, in every house that you go to, you kind of have to adjust. And sometimes the living arrangements are hell. So you're on your knees, you're trying to do a dressing change with the stuff on the floor. It can be tasking. I have to tell you to put your cat away so that it doesn't cross my sterile fields. So home care in that sense was really, really hard, as well as the fact that you were going to people's houses and they had some materials there ready for you, but like when something is finishing, like let's say dressing trays and stuff like that, NS, whatever, you have to order them so that they come for whoever's coming next. And this is frustrating because you're relying on other nurses, other people to order these stuff. So you'll go to someone's house and they won't have anything that you need. You have to run back in your car hoping you have what's in there. Like when you do home care, you have to have a safe of stuff in your car. By chance the client doesn't have what you need. So there were so many times we'd go to houses and stuff weren't there that we needed. We have to run back to the car and bring it back. Like it was awful. It was awful. So that was kind of hard. Also on that note as well, parking. You have to park. Not everyone has a driveway. So if we were downtown, we'd have to park, find parking, walk a block to someone's house. So to be honest, if I'm very honest, I don't like home care. I would never go back. I would not do it. But I'm really, really happy I experienced it to say that I don't like it. I hate people saying like, oh, don't even try, oh, you won't like it. Like let me try it and then decide I don't like it. So again, I had a lot of people telling me not to do home care, and they were right. Truth to the matter is they were right. But I wanted to experience it for myself, and now I know that they'll never see me again. All the home care people who have done it for years and who are doing it now, I applaud you guys because it's not an easy job. Imagine doing a dressing, you're on your knees, your head is to the floor, this guy's foot is on top of your face. I became flexible, literally, physically, when doing home care. So I feel like I had a lot more cons than I did pros, and for me, that was home care. There are many people in this world who will do it and who can do it, and I commend you. Please keep doing it because it is a service that we need. Now in the hospitals, they're trying to get people to go home faster and not stay longer. Therefore, they need these interventions at home. So home care is so vital, so vital. Community work is so vital. So I beg you, if you like it, do it, because people absolutely need it and they will be really, really appreciative of your help. All right, guys, so that was basically home care nursing. Definitely, if you can do it, please go do it because we need you guys out there. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I will see you guys next week. Bye for now, and keep living life from your favorite nurse.